Alright, I am so excited for today's vlog, I cannot even begin to tell you. And the reason for that is, today we're not going to be looking at the day in a very linear narrative way the same way I normally do, but rather we are going to Tarantino that or Lost, depending on your perspective and what you personally enjoy. The reason for that is, yesterday's vlog was very short because I went out and celebrated Independence Day in a big way, which some might say too big, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, this is a look back at what happened over the past 3 days leading up to this point, because I got all of this footage and then hit a couple of kind of speed bumps along the way, I guess you'd say, but you're going to learn all about that right now. So let's look at what happened over the past 3 days. For starters, my parents came up to visit, and that was totally awesome. We went and saw Ted 2, went and grabbed some food at Chili Verde, and then we also decided to go check out the mall where, weirdly enough, my mom decided to buy a longboard. And then my dad bought a longboard. So I guess we're a family of longboarders now. Have no idea how that even happened. Kind of shocking to me, but still kind of neat. Now, in the midst of all this longboarding stuff, I completely destroyed my phone. And I would love to tell you it was in the middle of some insane new trick that I learned on a longboard, or that I was battling a shark and that's how I lost it. But in truth, I left my phones on the back of my car.
So we are now longboarding to find Josh's iPhone, our iPhones, an iPhone 6 Plus and a iPhone 5, I believe. Josh set them on the back of his trunk and drove away, and they fell off somewhere within his route. So we're off to find them on the ground somewhere. Hopefully they're all in one piece, but we shall see.
Oh no. Work phone is fine. Okay. Oh man, look at that. Look how far the glasses popped up out of the side. Which then led to Jason and I having to run to the Apple store the next day, where they were incredibly helpful and they replaced my phone, no questions asked, but seeing that the frame was bent, they had to replace it entirely rather than just repair the screen, which is fine, because that probably would have been quicker anyways. After we got the phone thing taken care of, we went over to Muzz's house, because Muzz, if you ever have the chance to eat Muzz's cooking, that's Muzz from Nerdco Kids, if you've been keeping up with Nerdco, is an amazing cook. Like, Cat makes really good food, so if you ever have a chance to eat his food, you should jump on that immediately, because you will have an amazing time as it's super tasty. So we went and did that, hung out with Devin, and Sleazy, Muzz, Jeanette, everybody, a lot of fun. And after that was over, Jason and I went back to the house. Really not sure what we were going to do at that point. Until Lauren, yes, Lauren from Jury Duty, hit me up on Snapchat, was like, what are you guys doing? And she's like, well, come out to Flanagan's. So I went out to Flanagan's and had a really good time. Mostly a good time. The only thing that I would say is I'm not necessarily a huge fan of country music. I can tolerate it, I can deal with it, but it's not my favorite. But nonetheless, great time there. But as the night went on, it became very clear to me that I would not be in a position to drive. And since Jason was at home sick because he ate way too much at Muzz's house, that left me in a precarious situation of not having a ride home. So what'd I do? I used Uber for the first time. And I have to say, convenient. They pick you up, they drop you off, and that's the end. You don't even have to hit anything on your phone. You just gotta hit one button and say, hey, I need a ride. They take you, they charge your card automatically, and all is well in the world. Made it home, edited the vlog about 3, 4 in the morning, did that quick one like, hey, I went to Flanagan's tonight. I went to sleep for about 4 hours, got up at 7, and I was like, well, Jason's still asleep, and I don't want to wake him up because Cat's been sick. So, called Uber again. Take me back to my car, which was still at Flanagan's at this point, which I was hoping would not get towed. Thankfully, it did not get towed. So, that is a win. Chaotic few days? Yes. Fun few days? Absolutely. Now that I think about it, you can't really have a Tarantino flick without a shot of a trunk shutting, so...